Oh, I see it. Whoever lost this was probably really mad. And I just stumbled across one of the best things I've seen in a long time. People are so weird, man. I love it. Welcome to another brand new adventure. We are in TALC City, California. TALC City sits on a massive talc deposit. They started mining here in the early 1900s. The talc they were pulling out of this valley was used for paint extenders, wall tiles. There were restrictions put on the use of talc during the war because they needed the talc for the wartime efforts. I think they took something like over 300 million tons of talc out of this valley. The only thing left now are dilapidated cabins and abandoned mine shafts, piles of junk. But it's like a playground to me, so let's go play. That's a solid 23. Oh, I see it. Well, that was easy. Well, it's a wheat. 1937. If you were born in 1937, I'll send you this. If you were born in 1937 and you're watching my videos, I'm in trouble. You want to see something crazy? Of course you do. That's why you're watching. Look at this pile of cans. It's huge. I mean, I always see these dump piles throughout the desert, but I've never seen one quite this large. Well, no, there's a pretty big one over at Reward Mine. But this is huge. You know, these are pretty awesome. These old beer bottles, the tin ones, you know, they made them the same shape as the bottles because it was cheaper for, you know, filling and capping. They didn't have to change all the machinery and whatever. I think there's a bunch of them here. I might take a few because I know they're pretty collectible. So I don't have any. All the ones I find are always rusted through, but these are in nice shape. All right, cheers. Well, I just popped what I think is a really awesome pocket watch out of the ground. It's crusty, but it looks fairly complete. No glass, obviously. They never have the glass. Well, not ever. I've never found one with glass. I've never, ooh, hello. Didn't bring my little brush. I might have the face on it. That's cool. I'm gonna have to clean it up later. I've always wanted to find one with engraving. I never have. But this one, you never know. I love finding pocket watches. Well, found another coin on the surface. Definitely has Lincoln on the front. Hopefully it's at least a wheat cent. We'll see. It is. Solid 22. We gotta uncover it together. That's not whatever it was. I don't really have high hopes. I've gotten so many raw deals today. Oh, I really need to have my gloves on. Already cut myself once. As I suspected. Just some brassy garbage. All right, I've got no idea what this is. It looks like a bicycle bell, but I don't think it is. Maybe a float? Yeah, I think it was a float. Maybe an old toilet float? Weird. All right. Well, I just kicked out a big button. Kind of looks military from the back, but we'll see. Oh, it certainly is. You know, I detected the spot and I pulled out a little brass nut. And I thought that that was my signal. And then I rechecked it. And I'm glad I did. That's awesome. I'm happy about that one. Ooh, dirty lens. Dirty, dirty lens. All right. Well, I'm pretty happy with the things I'm uncovering today. This is cool. It's got, I think this was like early Chevron. Standard Stations Inc. It must have been, right? It's got the chevrons, same logo. Pocket knife. Man, that thing is blown apart. I think this was the old Barlow brand, wasn't it? The shield? I could be wrong. It's got part of the bone handle still left on it. That's neat. Yeah, look at the size of that shell. That's awesome. The SL-43 is a 50 caliber round, World War II era. That's awesome. Iodex ointment. New York, Montreal, and London. That's pretty neat. This is the most complete harmonica I've ever found. It's got 2 reeds. That's cool. Wow. Gotta keep those together. Well, I've got another pocket watch. Or at least part of a pocket watch. Bezel. That's cool, man. Oh, looks like a piece of jewelry. I think it says M and D, Mom and Dad. Maybe it belonged to whoever lived in that little cabin over there. Oh. Oh, baby. We've got a barber. Oh, finally a silver up here, man. Jeez. Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't. 1898. I'm so glad I didn't chop this thing in half. Oh, this ground is so hard and rocky that I've just been slamming my shovel into it. Oh, I'm stoked. Well, everything after this is just bonus. Yeah, I found a skeleton key. It's an iron skeleton key. It's rusty. Oh. Whoever lost this was probably really mad. Oh, damn it! Mildred! What you want, Tom? Where's the key to my liquor cabinet? Well, I hope you didn't leave it in one of those tin cans I threw away yesterday. Oh, Mildred. All right, I just stumbled across one of the best things I've seen in a long time. People are so weird, man. I love it. I found the TALC City Monster. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Someone made this just out here in the middle of the desert with random scraps. They even took the time to cut teeth into the corrugated steel. It's amazing. It's so cool. That's awesome, man. Man, I really love this thing. It's so cool. Bravo to whoever did this. And this is a really cool place. Unfortunately, it's filled with garbage, like just filled. And I wish it were just the garbage from, you know, back in the days of, you know, when they were mining. Oh, this is really cool. Check this out. Oh, hard worker. It's a steel toe. It's the cap from the inside of a steel toe boot. Isn't that neat? Just sitting here in the rocks. What's that a boot? Look at that. Do you know what these are? These are little pocket spares of the valve that goes inside of a valve stem on a tire. And I don't know when these date back to. I'm assuming like the 50s. But not real sure. I'll do some research and find out. But this one sounds empty, but I don't think it is, because next to it is this. 1, 2 valve stems in the box. This was already broken open, but that's pretty neat. What would cause you to need to replace your valve stems on the go, right? I mean, does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if it does, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I've never found one of these. I mean, it's a memorial. I have found numerous memorials, as we all have. But this one's been shot. Presumably by a .22, because there's not a whole lot of damage. It's just a dent and a fold, no hole, but that's still pretty cool. I don't find, well, I've never found a shot coin before, I don't think. I've shot coins as a kid, but you know, never found one. That's pretty awesome. I think this might be the first memorial that I've ever been happy about finding. Anyhow, let's keep going. I mean, really, no matter where you turn, there's caves everywhere here. Thanks for coming out on this hot, dry adventure. I appreciate it, I really do. Thanks for sticking in there with me, even though we didn't find very much. I mean, a barber dime, that's not bad, right? I'm actually quite surprised that I even found that wheat cent, much less the barber dime. I mean, that's amazing. There had to have been thousands of detectors come through here throughout the years. You know, this place is not hidden. I mean, it's a little hidden, but you know, it's definitely not unknown. That just goes to show you the places aren't always, you know, searched out. It pays sometimes to just give it a little extra time and be persistent, and you know, you're likely to turn something up. So anyhow, thanks for watching. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate your support, and I will see you next time under California.